What's up guys, welcome to Superwowstyle. This is Prachi and in today's video we're going to talk about hair removal. And when I say hair removal, I mean hair removal in the most painless way possible. So of it I've been using the 00 hair removal cream, and full disclaimer, I actually discovered this as a part of their PR kit. This was sent to me as a part of their collaboration, but guys, ever since I tried it out for myself, I have been in love. It has kind of become like my best friend for the summer season because I have really been using this a lot. So a lot of you, I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about hair removal creams and things like that. So let me tell you why hair removal creams. First things first, let's understand something. If you're using a quality product, like I find this to be a very good quality product, to be very honest, like out of my experience I'm telling you, if you use a quality product, it's very safe. There's something you can use on all skin types, including sensitive skin type. You can use this on your bikini line, you can use it on your underarms. It's very safe. Okay, so a good quality hair removal cream will be very safe. And number two, it's so fast and easy and painless. Like for example, I'll tell you, waxing is super time consuming, and on top of that, waxing is a little painful. Epilators are even more painful. When we talk about razors, they are fast, but razors, you can often get nicks and cuts and bruises with razors. With a hair removal cream, you have none of these problems. It's like giving you the best of all worlds and perfect hair removal very quickly at home. Let me tell you why 00 hair removal cream and all about it. So I'll tell you about this about myself, and I'm sure a lot of you will be able to relate with me also. I really want to be hair free throughout my summer season. So for me, this has become like a very integral part of my self-care, beauty routine and everything, and it's very easy to work with, guys, very fast. So if I have to tell you, you see the hair removal happening very quickly in just about 6 to 8 minutes, and it gives me satin smooth skin. It's probably because of the ingredients. It contains aloe vera, it contains glycerine. So aloe vera is known to be very kind on the skin. Glycerine is known to make your skin smooth. It also contains gold particles that actually make your skin glowy. Apart from that, I have noticed that it actually removes very thick hair very effectively. And when I say it, you have to trust me, guys, because I have excessively thick hair on my legs. Okay, we'll just talk about that. I'll show you how I remove the hair. It's actually effective. It actually does a very good job. And by the way, just so you know, on the side it also has a nice lemony fresh fragrance. I have seen hair removal creams in general tend to have a very pungent smell, right? So that is another reason why a lot of people shy away from using hair removal creams. This one actually has a nice lemony fresh fragrance. It's actually very refreshing. So opening the pack right here, as you can see, there's a 50-gram tube, okay, which contains the cream, and I also have with me a spatula. This spatula is super duper useful. So let me tell you guys, I actually like using my hair removal creams during my shower time. Now this is not a mandatory thing at all, but it's a very handy tip which you also might find handy. So what happens that, when you're stepping into the shower, you take a quick shower, your skin is clean. I like to use my hair removal cream on a clean skin, and then after removing my hair removal cream, I'll just take a quick shower again and be done with it. So it's very fast, very easy. It's just more handy basically. So you have to figure out a routine that works for you. This is what works for me, and I find this to be very practical. Now, like I told you, it's very easy to use. Now this is my leg. Yes guys, I wasn't lying. I really do have a lot of hair growth here, and I'm just gonna dispense the cream directly onto my skin from the tube, as you can see, and then using the back side of the spatula, just spread this across nice and evenly. I have seen that a slightly thicker layer of the cream just gives me better results, so you can also try that perhaps. And then I will just leave it like this for a few minutes. Just let it be. Here's a quick tip. After a while, you'll see that the hair is becoming a little squiggly. This means that the hair has actually been broken, and it's a good time to remove your cream. Or you can wait for a slightly longer time after this, and then go ahead and, using the front side of the spatula, this side, very gently remove the cream. As you can see, it removes very well, very fast. It's almost like magic, like the hair never even existed over there. The transformation is so real, especially if you do this before after comparison. You'll know exactly how well this has worked. So no salon appointments, no extra time, no hassle, no expertise. This can actually be used by everyone. Just apply the cream and then just remove it with a spatula. It doesn't get easier than that, right? So like I told you, I generally like to use it between my showers, during my shower time, because I find that more handy. But once in a while, like it happens, right? I'm in a sudden rush. I have to go to a party and I realize, oh, I haven't done my underarms in a long time, and there's a lot of hair growth, or I want to just remove hair from my legs or hands or whatever. even when I'm in a last minute rush, I can just pick it up, use it. So you know how I use it, I'll tell you. Suppose I have to go to a party and this was a sudden plan, and whatever, I'm in a major rush, I will just apply the hair removal cream. Suppose I have to apply it on my hand, I'll apply the hair removal cream, finish my makeup, and then just very quickly remove it. It's really simple. You don't even have to take out extra time for it, guys. It is so practical. Now, in case you're wondering about the price, a 50-gram tube like this one retails for rupees 100. And personally, if I tell you guys, one tube is enough for full body hair removal. For me, at least, I find that to be more than enough for full body hair removal. This may, however, obviously vary from person to person depending on how much hair you have, what are the areas of your body you want to cover, and obviously it can vary a little bit. And for the big question, how frequently do you need to use this? See, again, I will give you this disclaimer. This really varies from person to person and how much hair growth you have. I'll give you my example. I have very fine hair on my hands. So on my hands, I just use it like once in 2 or 3 weeks. I don't have to use it much on my hands because I have very fine hair. It takes forever to grow back. Even on my thighs, I have very fine hair. So I'll use it just once in 2 or 3 weeks. On my underarms and on the rest of my legs, okay, under my knees, that part of my legs and my underarms, I have very thick hair. So there I have to use it like once in about 10 days. So even for the same person, the frequency of hair removal can vary depending on which part of your body and how much hair you have. Also, let me quickly share some precautions and aftercare, some just handy tips that you might find handy. First things first, the number one beauty rule that applies to all new products, any new product that you try out, always do a patch test. Okay, so before you start using it, you can do a patch test over here on this part of your arm and just observe your skin, and then you can go ahead and start using it on the rest of your body after the time has elapsed. I also would suggest very highly that if you have bruised skin, open cuts, wounds, especially if it's open or if it's a very fresh wound, do not use it on that skin. Let the wound heal, let that cut heal. Okay, only then after that use it. Also, what I personally like to practice is when I have used this hair removal cream, for the next 24 hours I will make sure that my skin is extra well moisturized because it just is kinder to the skin that way. And for the next 24 hours after using this, I will also not use any harsh chemical treatments on my skin like chemical peeling solutions and things like that. Now, this is not mandatory at all, guys. I'm just sharing this out of my own experience and what I feel like, what works for me and what I like to do. I have to summarize things. I will say hair removal creams genuinely can be very handy, because who has the time and who has the patience and who wants to go through the pain? This is fast, easy, painless, gives you smooth skin, you get the best of everything. It's very practical. So I have found the 00 hair removal cream to work really well for me. I have been using it for quite some time now since I discovered it, and what I'm recommending to you is clearly out of my own opinions and what I have been experiencing with them. I would definitely recommend, guys, you also try it out if you're struggling with hair removal, especially in the summer season like I just told you. Even when you're traveling, it's a very handy tube. You can just carry it in your bag and use it as and when required, right? So guys, I will put all the links, all the details and everything in the description box below. You can check it out for yourself. If you still have any questions, please share your queries with me in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you all. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, guys, turn on the bell icon for notifications, and keep coming back to Superwowstyle for more. This is me, Prachi, signing off now. Bye bye.